Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, great. So we will start now. There was some technical issue, which is why I was not able to start. Okay. So, students, last lecture, I had, we had started portfolio management. 3 classes were already done, and I hope you remember certain things about it. I request all to kindly switch on your videos. So, students, before we go further into the chapter, I am giving everyone 5 minutes. Go to module number 2. What is module 2? Risk and return of a 2 security portfolio. Just check. Risk and return of a 2 security portfolio. Read it, please. Everyone. In fact, module 1 also you can read, just the formulas. Okay. I will ask you questions. We will revise and then we will start because big gap has happened. Everyone, please. 5 minutes. Okay, students, can we start? Are you done reading it? Okay, so what was the last question we did? The last question we did was question number 50. Okay, just confirm in your notebooks. Okay, 56 also done, huh? Okay, 56 also done. Had we verified the answers? 56. I think we had verified also. Now, what is the answer you are getting? 56. Rxy is how much? Minus 0.06, something like that. Na? Correct. Minus 0.06. Okay. So, students, let's go ahead. Everyone, please come to question number 51. Please come to question number 51. Okay. So, they are saying consider the following information on two stocks A and B. So, they have given to you year. Year means, do you realize past year information is given, historical past data is given. This is like X and this is like Y, 10 and 16, 12 and 18. You are required to determine the expected return on a portfolio containing A and B in the proportion of 60 and 40% and 60% respectively. So basically they are asking you RP. Everybody, are you able to understand? They are asking you RP. Now RP, do you realize, will be WXRX plus WYRY. Do you agree? WXRX plus WYRY. WXWY is available. From where will you get Rx and Ry? I hope you realize X bar and Y bar. Everyone clear, no? X bar and Y bar will be Rx and Ry. Point number 2. They are asking you what is the standard deviation from each of the two stocks. So they are asking you sigma X and sigma Y. Everybody clear? They are asking you sigma X and sigma Y. Point number 3, they are asking you covariance from the returns of the two stocks. Covariance means they are asking you covariance XY. Point number 4, they are asking you what is the correlation coefficient between the returns of the two stocks. They are asking you RXY. And finally, they are asking you what is the risk of the portfolio. They are asking you sigma P. You remember that formula, sigma P equal to under root. So you can see a 10-mark question, everything you know. I would have loved it if this question would have come last lecture only. I could have given it to you as a test to solve. But since you don't remember things, I will have to do it for you. Okay, otherwise it's actually very simple. See, all the points we have already discussed. So what we will first do now, listen, you want to do it? See, what we will first do now, we will first of all write down all the formulas that are involved in solving this. You know why? So that at the start only we should know what all columns we need to prepare in the table. Otherwise, no, each time something new they are asking, another again table we will have to make. Rather than that, one shot we will make the table. Everybody clear? So let's start question 51. Maybe I'll give you a start, then see if you want to take it away from there. So write down question 51. Point number 1, they are asking you RP. RP is WXRX plus WYRY. For that, can I say you will require Rx, which will be summation x by n. Rx is nothing but x bar here, and Ry will be summation y by n. Okay, point number 2, what are they asking you? They are asking you sigma of the two stocks, sigma x. Students, sigma x formula is summation x minus x bar the whole square upon n the whole under root. And sigma y all done. Hey, between Rp and Rx, do you have one line left? Have you left one line between Rp and Rx? No, it's okay, no problem. Because then, let's see, no problem, we'll move on. Next, point number 2 done, now point number 3. It's okay, no, not required actually, forget it. Point number 3. In point number 3, what are they asking? Covariance. Hey, covariance. Covariance xy, the formula is summation x minus x bar y minus y bar the whole by n. Remember this? Covariance xy equal to summation x minus x bar y minus y bar the whole by n. Point number 4, they are asking you correlation coefficient Rxy. Anyone remembers the formula? Rxy. Rxy will be, covariance xy upon sigma x into sigma y. Covariance xy equal upon sigma x into sigma y. And 5th, they are asking you sigma p. Sigma p formula na wx square sigma x square plus wy square sigma y square plus 2wx wy sigma x sigma y rxy the whole under root. The other 5 things they have asked. Okay, now see what I am doing, how I would approach the question. I would say, of course, here x and y, and here of course x bar and y bar would be necessary. Everybody clear? Wait, don't write. Now let's see what all they require. Okay, can I say for point 1, once I get x bar and y bar, no other column required for point 1. Everybody clear? Just check. No other column required for point 1. For point 2, oh yes, I'll require x minus x bar the whole square, y minus y bar the whole square. But what I will do is, first I will check, I need also point 3. Now point 3, can I say is x minus x bar into y minus y bar? So you can see point 3 covariance. So what I will do is, I will do x minus x bar, give it 1, y minus y bar, give it 2. I will do 1 into 2. Students, 1 into 2 I am doing for covariance. For sigma, I will have to do 1 square and 2 square. Do you agree what I am trying to say? We have to do 1 square and 2 square. X minus x bar the whole square, y minus y bar the whole square. So can I say point 2 done, point 3 done. Hey, for point 4 we don't need any column because point 4 is anyways, and the same goes for point 5 also. So basically this is it. Okay, this is it. These are your columns now. Everyone clear? Now tell me, would you like to try this? I think we are set. Then just put numbers. Maybe you know what? Put these formulas again downstairs. Na? Again you do it and then start writing the solution. This we wrote only for starters. And now we'll again do it. Okay. So you all have written this down. All this. Okay. So you have to start from here only, no table. Okay. Start. Are we done? First point answer is 14.2. Please give me a yes on the chat box. First answer 14.2. Kusuma got it? Raghurandan done? Okay, thank you everyone. Alright. Second point answer, is it 3% for both? 3 and 3. If you got it, give me a yes. 3 and 3. Very nice. Third point, is it 9? Positive 9? Please give me a yes. Positive 9. Oh, fourth answer is 1. Fourth answer plus 1. Covariance is 9. Sigmas are 3 and 3. So 9 divided by 3 into 3. Covariance xy upon sigma x into sigma y. Both sigmas are 3, no? Covariance is 9, no? So 9 divided by 3 into 3, 1. And then last answer, 3%. Actually, for last answer, ICEA actually need not do so much calculation. You could have they could have simply done this, no? That they could have said, since RAB is 1, sigma P is simply WA sigma A plus WB sigma B. 0.4 into 3 plus 0.6 into 3, that is 3. I have given this in your notes. That if Rxy is plus 1 and minus 1, then shortcut formula is also there. Tamanna, I don't have any separate notes. Which notes exactly you want? Kusuma done? Raghunandan done? Sandeep, Tanisha, I'll go ahead. 10 marks question. I hope you all didn't mess up. It's okay even if you messed up. Don't mess up later. That will be a bigger mess up. Okay. So I'll go ahead then. Everyone got the answers? 1 minute I'll wait if anyone wants to do any last minute adjustments, match fixing, whatever. IPL is going on nowadays. iPad Pro has been launched. Anyone into Apple? Yes. What is the answer to the fifth one? Fifth point answer is 3%, no? Others root it. Routing is left. All done? So I guess we have comfortably sailed through this question. Let us now go to question number 2. Acha, before you go to question 2, there is something I want to share with you. Everyone please focus. Hello. Knock knock, anyone home? Who's there? Okay. Now see. This was the formula of sigma p. Everybody agreeing? When rxy is plus 1 or minus 1, a shorter formula can also be used. Everyone understands still here, no? Okay. Now, what is the formula of rxy? Covariance xy upon sigma x into sigma y, correct? Can I say covariance xy is sigma x into sigma y into rxy? Do you agree? Check out, check. I have not given some new formula of covariance. Covariance formula is that only original, summation x minus x bar, y minus y bar divided by n. I am just saying this rxy formula, if I simply just shuffle around, then this is there. Now, what ICAI sometimes does is, check this out. Did you understand? Which means once you get point number 3, you can straight actually go to point number 5. You are understanding now? You don't actually need the correlation coefficient calculation only. Correlation in one sense therefore is of no use only. We can directly use the covariance only and make the answer. Everyone clear now? Here they asked you correlation, so we did it. But in the future question we can try directly take covariance and knock it off. Everybody clear? I hope you are getting what I am trying to say. Covariance also shows direction only, no? I told you, explained to you last time. Okay. So, students, with that we complete question number. You want to write this note? Write note on sigma p. All done. Now everyone please come to question number 2. Please read the question. Ready? It's a probability based question. So this is P, this is X, this is Y. What is the expected return of securities A and B? Hey, they are asking you X bar and Y bar. What is the risk attached to A and B? They are asking you sigma X and sigma Y. What is the risk and return of a portfolio? So this is module 1, this is module 2. You are understanding? In module 2, they are asking you what is risk and return of portfolio consisting of 50% A, 50% B, 60% A, 60% B, 60 and 40, sorry. So here they are asking you RP and sigma P, RP and sigma P. Everybody clear? Now, what is the formula of RP? RP is WX RX plus WY RY. Everybody clear? What is sigma P? For sigma P, can I say you will require covariance? You might also see covariance is enough. I hope you are understanding. You don't need correlation coefficient actually to solve it. Do you want to go till correlation coefficient and then solve, or with covariance only you want to knock it off? Covariance only will knock it off. Now your understanding doesn't make a difference. Okay, so students, let's start. We'll first put down the formulas and then we will see what all is required. So write down question number 2. Question number 2. Okay, for point 1, they are asking you X bar, that is summation Px, Y bar, that is summation Py. Expected return of individual securities, X bar, Y bar. Then they are also asking you sigma X, that is summation P X minus X bar the whole square, the whole under root. They are asking you sigma Y, that is summation P Y minus Y bar the whole square, the whole under root. All done? So these are the 4 things asked in point number 1. Okay. For point number 2, they are asking you RP. RP will be WX RX plus WY RY. Weights are given in the question. RX and RY are nothing but X bar and Y bar. And sigma P is equal to, students, sigma P, can I say will be Wx square sigma x square plus Wy square sigma y square plus 2 Wx Wy covariance xy, the whole under root. All done. But then for this, can I say we will require covariance xy? Covariance xy will be summation p x minus x bar y minus y bar. I have done this example also now for you. Just check in covariance and correlation. Have I taken two examples? When I taught you how to calculate correlation and covariance, one example was using past data. One example was using this P data. Both are there. From the jungles of Gir, I had taught you. Now I am back to Mumbai. Going back again. Yesterday, actually what happened is, day before yesterday I had a flight from Rajkot to Mumbai, afternoon. And yesterday morning your class was supposed to happen. But then Mumbai, some weather problem was there. So my flight last minute got cancelled. You must have heard about the storms in Mumbai which is happening. You have heard? Lot of issues are happened here due to rains, heavy rains. So they cancelled the flight and said all flights for the day cancelled. And they gave me next day flight, which is yesterday's. And they told me to stay in a hotel room for one full day. But then I was very uncomfortable. Why to, because mind is set for travel, then you can't just stop like that midway. So I took a train and I came. It took me 13 hours, but I knew at least I was traveling rather than sitting at one place. Some people have that nature, they can't stop like that at one place. They feel very claustrophobic. So, but then the train was supposed to reach Mumbai at around 7 a.m. on the station, and then I would have gone home, and by the time I would have come back, it would have been crazy. That is why I told Suman ma'am to tell all of you that I will not be able to reach only. Mumbai sandstorms affected Mumbai as well as our lecture, correct? Okay. So, students done, everyone till here, summation p x minus x bar. So now you will have written all this down. Now tell me what all columns you would require. See, you will require p, you will require x, you will require y. And I hope you remember you will require px and py for x bar and y bar. Correct? Px and py, don't do simple average, weighted average. So this will be your x bar and y bar. Now students, what all do you require? We require for covariance, we will require x minus x bar 1, y minus y bar 2, p into 1 into 2. This will give you covariance. Everybody there, this will give you covariance xy. And for sigma x and sigma y, you will require 1 square into p, 2 square into p. You have all this, you have done this in the past. P into 1 square, p into 1 square means you understand, it is basically, you remember, x minus x bar into equal to into 0.2, like that. Everyone remembers this? Okay. So what do you think? Want to try this? Okay, and by the way, when you are doing point number 2, in that there are two cases. One is 50-50 weights. You are understanding, no? You will have to do both calculations for 50-50 weights as well as 60-40 weights. W's are changing. But first you complete this and then go into the weights and all. Okay, start. What is X bar and Y bar, please? $20 each. Anyone got covariance? Others it is negative 40, no? Anyone got the totals of the last two columns? Oh, again 40. Okay. So I guess your sigma x will be root of 40, that is 6.32, and sigma y will be root of 40, that is 6.32. You got these numbers? So I guess your point 1 is done, no? Rx, Ry, sigma x, sigma y, done. This is answer to point number 1. Now for point number 2, I'll first take 50-50 weight. So Rp will be Wx Rx plus Wy Ry, 0.5 into 20 plus 0.5 into 20, this is 20. I think you must have got this at this now, everyone. Rp is 20. Now when it comes to sigma p, it will be Wx square sigma x square plus Wy square sigma y square plus 2 Wx Wy covariance xy, the whole under root. So this will be 0.5 square. Hey, listen, I'm not doing 6.32 square, I'm taking 40. I hope you're understanding. 6.32 square is 40, no? Everyone, 40 root is 6.32. Arey, even if you write 6.32 square, no problem, it will come to 40 only. Everybody clear? Plus 0.5 square into 40 plus 2 into 0.5 into 0.5 into negative 40. Am I right? Into negative 40. The whole under root. It should come to something like 1.264 if I am not wrong. No. This should come to 0. This will land up at 0. Sigma p 0. Once you are done with this, please try 60-40 also. RP is coming to 20 only, same. Sandeep, not possible. Calculation error, check. Point 0.5 into 0.5 is not 1. Huh? Properly do on calci. 0.5 into equal to into 40 m plus. 0.5 into equal to into 40 m plus. 2 into 0.5 into 0.5 into 40 m minus MRC. 0 you'll get. Got 0? Sandeep? Hey, even if you take 6.32 square, you should get the same answer only. 0 only you are getting, no, everyone, even if you are taking 6.32 square. Sandeep, please help yourself. Same answer you will get. Okay, here now coming back, 60-40. And I guess you get here 1.26. You should get 1.26 at the end. All done? 1.26. So question number 2 done. Everyone done? Your understanding now how to solve. See, I'll tell you one thing, there is nothing new, same thing is going on, only calculation mistakes you are doing. Little bit overconfidence, I guess, at times. Something you are doing and you are getting something else. But it's okay. That's life. Okay, alright. So we will start now. Let us now come to question number 21. It's a slightly big question. Let's start reading question 21. Okay, do one thing. First go to module 1 part C. Module 1 part C. You remember that formula K1 equal to P1 minus P0 plus D1 the whole upon P0 into 100. K2 equal to P2 minus P1 plus D2 upon P2 P1 P1 into 100. You got that formula? Acha, you also have written one note there that here it is assumed that we sell and repurchase the share at the end of every year. You remember that? At the end of every year, like when year 1 ends, we actually sell it at P1. Then when year 2 begins, we buy it back at P1 and then sell it at P2. Like that assumption is there. Everyone clear? Every year separate. Done? Okay, now please read question number 21. Okay. So they are saying X Limited invested on 1/4/2005, save the date, in certain equity shares as below. So they invested in M Limited, they invested in N Limited. In September 2005, 10% dividend was paid by M, and in October 2005, 30% dividend was paid out by N. On 31/3/2006, that is 1 year later, the prices of the shares showed 220 for M and 290 for N respectively. You are required to calculate the average return from the portfolio RP for the year 0506. That is the question. Okay, I am going to give you a roadmap. You have to try walking on it. Okay, question number 21. Drop your pens and listen. So, can I say 1/4/2005 we bought these shares. On 1/4/2006, that is 1 year later, they are asking you in this year, what was the return on your portfolio? Students, can I say return on portfolio will be WM, or I might use the words WXRX plus WYRY. Do you agree with me? WXRX plus WYRY. Everyone listening, no? Okay. Where can I say M is X and N is Y? Everyone ready? Okay. Now students, listen to me very carefully. Small points are there, you have to understand. First, I need to calculate weights. So I will say calculation of weights. Students, I don't know how you do it. You figure out WX and WY calculations. Okay, this is calculation of weights. Weights, now I hope you remember, depend on your investment. Okay. Next, students, tell me what do I find, what do I want to find next? Tell me on chat box. I want to see how alert you are. Once I get the weights, then tell me what do I want to find. Chat box, please. RX and RY. Very good. Correct. I need to find RX and RY. Next question. Do I want to find some expected futuristic RX RY or last year RX RY? Actual data. Future or past? No. Wrong. All of you are saying wrong. Read the question. Yes, we need past data. They are asking you in question number 1, what is the return from the portfolio for the year ended 31/3/2006? They are not asking you your expected return from the portfolio. That they are asking in point number 2. Check please. Everyone following, no? So, RP, look at me, RP, I am saying last year X gave me something, Y gave me something. So, they are asking you, what did your portfolio give? That is the question. This question is asking you your actual return from the year 2005-2006. And in point 2 they are saying that now the 6-7 year will come, no, 0607. In that, what do you think your expected return will be? Everybody clear? That is how the question is framed. So point number 1 is about last year, point number 2 is about next year. So can I say for all practical purposes, today is 31st March 2006. Everyone clear, no? 31st March 2006, when 5-6 has ended today. So last year what happened is point 1, coming year what happened will be point 2. Everybody clear till here? Okay. Now students, for finding Rx and Ry, do you realize we will have to find, see, listen carefully, Rx, I will use the word like this, actual Rx will be P1 minus P0 plus D1 upon P0 into 100. Do you understand what I am trying to do? Everyone clear, no? Last year, if someone asks you what the share gave you last year, I hope you understand. You will say it gave me P1 minus P0 plus D1 upon P0 into 100. Is it making sense? Hello? All following, no? Sandeep clear? Okay. Kusuma clear? Okay. Now, Tanisha, Raghunandan understood, no? Okay. Now, students, of this, just focus on M. Okay, just focus on M. M limited. Find out P1, find out P0, find out D1, and then find the Rx. Are you all there? And then replicate the whole thing for N. Students, are you listening to me? And once you get weights, once you get Rx or Ry, then I am pretty sure you know that your job now is to find Rp, which will be Wx Rx plus Wy Ry. Would you like to try this? Everyone? For the same, you have to focus only on this much box. In this, the whole answer is there. Okay? Because this is for the year 6-7. I don't want that right now. 6-7, we will take it up later. I just want 5-6. You are sure now you want to try this? Just follow my steps and keep looking into the question for the answers. Okay? Start. By the way, look at me. Eventually in the exam, these steps also you will have to design. No, hello. But you understood how I am approaching a question? Okay, they are asking me RP. So RP formula I put. Now for that formula, what all is required? I am just putting data like that. Everyone clear, na? What to do? Okay, start. You all understood the weights calculation? What is the answer? 0.3 decimals, please. Five 7 1. So this is what, 429. Okay, very good. Understood now? 1 point clear now. Like that, keep going. You'll get all the numbers. It's there in that small box. Everything is there. For M, P1 is 220. You got this? For M, P1 is 220. How did you get P0? Can I say P0 will be 2 lakh divided by 1000? You are able to figure that out? 2 lakh divided by 1000. So this will be 2 lakh divided by 1000, that is 200. D1 will be 100 multiplied by 10%. Everybody following? 100 multiplied by 10%. So this will be 100 into 10%, that is 10, and Rx will be 220 minus 200 plus 10, the whole upon 200 into 100, and Rx will come to 15%. Everybody got this number? Like that, similarly Ry I guess comes negative 2.41. Ry is how much? 2.41, 33. Hey, people are getting different answers. 2.33, okay. So negative 2.33%. What is the final? It is, I think, 290, 300, 3. 290, 303. It is something like this, just check. Everyone, is this right what I have done? Others understood? And then this will be, okay, 0.571 into 15 plus 0.429 into negative 2.33, and this is 7.57%. Done? 7.57%. Students, I hope you remember, for the purpose of this calculation, we have assumed that we have sold the shares at P1. Hello? We have sold the shares at P1. Enjoyed RP calculation for 5, 6. Now we will do for 6, 7. Okay, now we will do for 6, 7. Please don't write, wait and listen. Okay, everybody please wait and listen. Can I start? So point number 2. Calculation of expected RP for 6, 7. Can I say the formula is not going to change? Wx Rx plus Wy Ry, that will remain same only. But the only difference now is that Rx and Ry won't be the actual Rx and Ry of last year. It will be the expected Rx and Ry of the future year. Everybody clear on that is the difference? Everyone listening? No? Okay. Students, can you please switch on your videos? It's becoming difficult to teach, and those videos are on. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, so now Rp is equal to Wx Rx plus Wy Ry. Answer the question on the chat box. Will the W's change? Weights. Will the weights change when you are doing calculation for 6, 7? The seeming answer is no, but the actual answer is yes. You know why? Because I hope you remember, we assumed that we sold the shares at P1, no, last year. Now can I say for this year, we will again buy the shares at P1. Everybody, are you able to understand? We will buy it at P1. So when I buy it at P1, number of shares are same, but the prices are changing now, the weights will change. Everybody clear? So for this, I will say, now don't try it now, again like last time I'll set the whole thing for you, you try it. Okay, now please pay attention. Calculation of weights. I would like to give you a table for this. Security M and N and total. Number of shares remain same. New P1 is there. Then the new amount will be there. And then the new weights will be there. Everybody, are you able to understand? You fill this column on your own. All done? Okay. Once you have the weights, can I say, students, our job now is to find Rx and Ry. Are you all there? You have to find Rx and Ry. So students, please pay attention. Please, request. This is what you did. But can I say now I am looking for expected Rx, and do you realize the formula will be, tell me if you understand. Year 2, no, year 1 done, I am talking of year 2, futuristic, correct? Great. Students, moving on. Can I say now if I talk about M, can I say this is correct? 220 will continue only. Everyone clear? 220 will be P1, but that P1 now will be the denominator. Everybody clear na? P1 will be now the denominator for year 2. Students, okay, I'll do one thing for you. Forget this. Okay, let's talk about M. First, let's talk about the data required. What all data you require? You need P2, you need P1, you need D2. Everybody clear? P2, P1, D2. Are you listening? Hello? Okay. How do I get P2? Search the question. Now students, you will have to require to study this data. Search, have they given some information about P2? They are saying that the advisors on 1/4/2006 indicate that the probabilities of market prices at the end of year 2 could either be this or this. I hope you are able to understand with these probabilities. My question to you is, why like this 3 numbers they are giving? Last time nicely one number only they gave like this. Why now 3 numbers they are giving for each share? Because can I say now it is not reality, no, it is probability. Everybody, are you able to understand? Expecting, yes, good, normal, bad, very good, perfect. Understood? It is basically probable based data calculation, hence they are giving you different paths, that this also could happen, this also could happen, and this also could happen. I hope you all realize this is P2. How do I then find one expected P2? Can I say I will do summation Px now on this? Everybody, are you able to understand? I'll do summation Px on this. So I'll write here P2 bracket X P Px. Can I say this will be your expected P2? Everybody understanding till here? P2 sorted. P1 I guess is there in the question. Now last year ending, can I say 220? P1 is not going to change. T2 figure out, it is given to you in the question how much dividends you will be getting in year 2, everyone, you can see what I have marked here. The dividends that you will be getting in year 2, the data is given to you. Students, I think you can easily find now expected RX, expected RX for year 2. Everyone clear? Or I can also write like this, expected RX for 6, 7. Everyone clear? Expected RX for 6, 7. Formula will of course be same. It will be P2 minus P1 plus D2 upon P1 into 100. You know what? I can also make this like this for you. See if this is making more sense. See now, only P1 is actual, other everything is expected. All done. So that only formula you apply downstairs and get me expected Rx. Everyone following? Clear? So I'll just take this formula. Done? Sir, why D1 in the final calculation? No, I have not taken D1. Where have I taken D1? D2 I have taken, no? Okay. And students, what next to do? Once you are done with this, then replicate the same for n. Where instead of using the term x, I will use the term y. And once you get the Rx and the Ry, then I hope you realize you can get expected Rp as Wx Rx plus Wy Ry. Everyone want to try this? Hey, look at the two arrows. W's are there in first arrow you will get W's, second arrows you will get Rx and Ry. Everyone following, no? Want to try this? Start. This box I have marked now, only there, in that only the information is there, in this one box. In this. Are you done? I'll discuss. Okay. So, students, what did you get as the weights? So, number of shares I guess was 1500 only. So, this is going to remain 1000. This is 500. P1 we got was 220, 290, 220, 290. This is 2,90,000. What is this 500? 500 into 290, 1,45,000. And this comes to 4,35,000. Sorry, this is 220. I'm so sorry. Okay. 3,65,000. 3,65,000. Then 220 divided by 365. 0.603, 0.397. Please confirm 603, 397. Let's go to expected RX. Okay. Now, students, the three P2s are, just a minute. The three P2s are 220, 250, 280. 220, 250, 280. The three P's are 253. So this is 2, 5 and 3. Expected P2 comes to how much? 253. 253. And D2 will be 20% of 100. So 100 into 20%, that is 20. So I hope you all have done this correctly. It will be 253 minus 220 plus 20 upon 220 into 100. Is this correct? 24.09%. All got this number? Others done, no? And what about N? N answer final? .79%. That's it. Then you put the number 0.603 into 24.09 plus 0.497. I'm sorry, 397 into 8.79. Final answer 18.02%. You're enjoying doing it on your own, na? Hello? 18.02%. Big questions, huh? These are all. 18.02%. Those who rounded off the weights to 0.6 and 0.4, na? That I just copy pasted actually. Okay. Those who rounded off the weights to 0.6 and 0.4, you will get 17.97 if I am not wrong. 17.97. I remember this number very clearly because in 2019 when I recorded this in the studio in front of camera, there were no students. I also did this only, 0.6 and 0.4, and I got answer 17.97. Then I came out and I saw ICAI's answer. Now this 1 hour question I was recording in the studio, my final answer is 17.97. ICAI is getting 18.02. So first time I got shock of my life. Oh no, my answer is not telling, my whole solution is wrong. I am getting 17 point something and ICAI is getting 18 point something big blunder I have made. Then I told myself, no, some rounding of error is there. This is 17.97 and that is 18.02. Only 0.05 difference is there. Then I went to find out where the error was. Then I came to know I rounded it off to 0.6 and 0.4, whereas ICAI had kept it as 0.603 and 397. Understood? That is the difference. So I told you now on day one only 3 decimals you should take weights if possible. Okay, alright. So we have completed the discussion to point 2. Now comes point 3. Students, in point 3, they are asking the risk in the two security standard deviation. Everybody clear? They're asking you sigma. I want you to please pay attention on the screen. There is something you should learn. Everyone. Calculation of sigma. Can I say sigma will be summation p x minus x bar the whole square, the whole under root. Are you all listening? Okay. P data is given now, accordingly we will calculate sigma. Now please focus everyone. Ready? Can I start? Now I don't know if you have the mathematical understanding. Can you see our table is ready? You just need one column more. Are you all there? Hello. You just need one column more. P into x minus x bar the whole square. You get this number, root it, your answer is ready. Everybody, are you all understanding till here? But there is one problem. The problem is that these numbers are not actually the x that we want. These numbers are the price numbers, not the return numbers. Everyone, are you able to understand what I am trying to say? Because generally when we calculate sigma, there are percentage returns, no, here. That x can either give this return or that return or that return, and then those returns ka risk we find. We don't find the risk in the prices. Everyone, are you able to understand? So for that reason, students, those whose videos are on, you're not reacting. Those whose videos are off, I don't know whether you're understanding what is happening. Is it understood what I tried to tell you just now? Okay. So AC, now less than 1 hour is left. For that much time, can you use your data and show yourself? I'll pay you. Give me Google Pay number, I'll give you your data money. But please help me by coming on screen. Imagine there is a classroom full of 100 students and I am able to see only 4. The other 96 are hiding beneath the bench. Now, boys separate, girls separate. But they are hiding beneath the bench. I am telling her, come and sit, come and sit. No. And then when I am asking some answer, 1 or 2 people are writing the answer on a piece of paper and throwing rocket on me on the chat box. But they are not showing. But they are not showing themselves. Raghunandan is imagining. Okay, anyways. I am really telling you, data money you take from me. I'll do it. But please come. Alright, so now, see, people are still not out of the benches. One student came up. Thank you. Emerged from the woods. Okay, 2 people came. Thank you. Emerged from the woods. Alright. So, so what? 3 people. Wow. Send me the bill later. Data. Okay. So, you understood now? There is no point calculating sigma of the prices. I will require sigma of the returns. Everybody clear? How to find sigma of the returns now? I'll have to convert these numbers into returns first. Okay, I'll have to convert these numbers into returns. I'll tell you how. Please pay attention. See. So for M now, I will have to do like this. See, you all did this calculation to find the return of M. This calculation you did by taking 253. I am saying let's not take 253. Let's do it 3 times. One with 220, one with 250, one with 280. Everybody clear? Like that. So I will say if P1 is 220, can I say K2 will be 220 minus 220 plus 20 upon 220 into 100. Students, instead of 253, I am taking the original data, that is 220. Everybody clear? Like that, I will then do if P1 is, what is the next one? P1 is 250. If P1 is 250, then do you realize this will be the new answer? Then I will do if P1 is 280, the last one. If P1 is 280, then I will get one more answer. Like that, can I say 3 answers I will get? Okay, once you get these 3 answers, then students, you can do calculation of sigma x. In that I will write probability 0.2, 0.5, 0.3 x. I hope you realize you will get these 3 numbers now. You put it their percentages, correct? And then you do px, that will give you the x bar, and then you do p x minus x bar the whole square, where you say sigma x is under root something, and that is the answer. Understood what I am trying to share with you? You could have, I'll tell you some secret. ICAI know used to do this only earlier. Straight away they used to put one column earlier and then get the answer. Last year they have changed. Last year they have now done the correct thing. They are doing it like this properly. They are doing. Everyone clear? Done. Students, I hope you realize we are talking not of 2005-6 data, we are talking of 2006-7 data. Everybody there? Priyadarshini, is that solving your doubt? We are talking of 6-7. Okay. So please start. Point number 3. Complete for M and then you do for N. Get me the 2 sigmas. Did you get 9.54 for M? See the boxes I have marked, these must be your boxes. Sure getting it na, 9.54. And for N what, 4.83? So then which one is more risky? I guess M is more risky, no? M has more risk. Sigma of M is higher. So just write down the last line. Share of company M is more risky as the SD is more than company N. They have asked this in the third point. Compare the risk they are asking. Comparative risk in the question, no? Third point. That is why they are comparing. Hold on. Enjoying portfolio management? See, this method now of making you do it is slightly slow, but it is sure. You're understanding, no? It makes you very pakka. In the other, I do it, you copy, now it is very boring. You're understanding? You will have to make mistakes, you'll have to go through things, it's okay. But then it ends up getting good results. Okay? Alright. So, otherwise now what will happen? You will always think about portfolio as something which is not in your control. Something sir has done, we will have to see once. You know, that kind of thing will happen. It is that slippery, so many formulas here and there. The only way I have understood that you should get grip, even 50% grip is okay, is by trying it in the class. Okay? Okay, so question number 21 done. Now we come to question number 41, please. Question 41. Please read the question. Point C is a concept I have not yet taught you, but A and B is something I have taught you. Read it carefully, please. Already? They are saying, suppose that economy A is growing rapidly and you are managing a global equity fund, and so far you have invested only in developed country stocks. So let's take any developed country, let's say India, okay. So what has happened is you have invested all your money only in Indian stocks, but there is another country which is growing rapidly. Everybody clear? Another country which is growing rapidly. So let's say developing country, you're understanding? Let's say developing country. Let's say Britain, okay. Britain is a developing country, India is a developed country. I feel very nice in giving such examples, okay. Now you have decided to add stocks of British companies to your portfolio, because you are saying that, oh, India is such a huge and developed country, there we have already invested, but now this beggar country is also improving. So what we will do is, we will in there the growth rate must be high, so we will, not beggar actually, thief country, so there also we will invest little bit, because there the growth return will be high. The table below shows the expected, not beggar, beggar country is somebody else, that we will discuss later. I don't know for how long it remains a country. Anyways, the table below shows the expected rates of return, standard deviations and correlation coefficients for the following stocks, okay. Now developed country stocks, students, developed country stocks, this is Indian stocks, let it be X, and economy A stocks, let it be Y. Everybody clear? Developed country stocks is X and British thief stocks are Y. So this is X bar and Y bar. In India, there is one, in different cities, there are these markets called as Chor Bazaar. Chor Bazaar means, Chor means thief, looted, and Bazaar means market. Chor Bazaar, like that. And so basically all the lost and found kind of items, they are taken there and they are sold at cheap rates. You understand, because they are like, people have, who is the supplier, nobody knows. It comes there and from there people can buy it, like that. Chor Bazaar. Chor is like thief, and Bazaar. So one YouTuber, I forget his name, I don't know, I'm not following him, but just some student had sent me a video, because that student knew about my love for Britain. And I refuse to call it as Great Britain, you see. So that in Britain, there is England, there is one very famous museum, British Museum, very famous. All different artifacts, that are there in that museum, very, very famous, like world famous. So this guy was standing in front of that British Museum, and he just switched on his vlog camera, and he's telling everyone, hey guys, I am in front of Chor Bazaar. And now let me see inside what all is there. And then when he went inside, my God, in Maharashtra, we have got one very famous and very revered king called Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. His sword is there in British Museum. Can you imagine? It's high time they should give it back. Enough. It should be there here, no? Anyways, where am I going? Coming back. I will remove my frustration through this question, okay? So, yeah, so developed country stocks and economy A stocks, right? Risk, sigma X and sigma Y. Can you see British stocks, high risk? Everybody clear, no? High risk stocks. But because they are high risk, there are high return also, okay? Now, the correlation between the two stocks is 0.3, okay? Correlation 0.3. Next, point number A. Oh, now listen carefully. What percentage of your portfolio should you allocate to stocks of British, okay, if you want to increase your return of the portfolio by 0.5%? Okay, students, do you understand currently your entire money is invested in Indian stocks, which is giving you 10% return? Everybody clear now? Which is giving you 10% return. Okay, see if this makes sense. This is question number what? 29, na? What is the question number? 41, sorry, 41. This is question 41. Now see. Check this. Tell me, do you understand? Let developed country stocks be X, economy A, B, Y. Currently, my entire return of the portfolio is return of X only, no? Because everything I have put in X. Can I say desired RP will be? Read point number A again in the question. You will understand what I have written. Correct? Check this line. Because can I say my X is giving me only 10%. Can I say Y is giving 15? Little bit Y we will have to bring in so that our overall portfolio gives 10.5. Everyone clear? That's what they're asking, you know, at what percentage of your portfolio should you give to Y? Everyone ready? So I'll write here. Do you all understand this is what they're asking you? Check. This is what they're asking. They're asking you what should be the weight of Y in your portfolio. Students, let's see if you get it without me speaking it. Are you smart enough to get what I have done? Return of my portfolio will be weighted average return of X and Y. Till here clear? X is giving 10%, Y is giving 15. I want to know what should be WX and WY so that RP is 10.5. For mathematical purpose, instead of WY, I have taken 1 minus WX. We'll solve this, we'll get WX, WY, no big deal. Everybody clear? Okay, please complete it.